It is going to be Singapore that step forward. So it's Singapore, it's Daniel Moy, Han Liang Chao, Darren Chan and Jaslene Tan will take place and participation for Singapore. It's not going to be easy. Up against Hong Kong, China. Lu Ka-chen, you've got Lau Chi Yi, Tian Yu Lam, who we saw a little bit earlier, who was fantastic in that 200 metres, and Wong Hon Yin, who was also fantastic in that 100 metres. So this is not going to be easy for Singapore. The entry times that have been posted: Hong Kong 4:08.66, Singapore 5:30.16. But that is the dominance, and we saw that, didn't we, in the men's 200 metre final? The number of Hong Kong athletes that were in that team, and in that 8, there was 4 altogether. It just tells you the dominance at that distance that they have.
Hong Kong truly has some really dominant S14 swimmers, and it's shown here, and you will be able to see just how dominant they are.
Have to be honest, I just wondered there where Lu Ka-chen had gone, but he'd gone that deep, and the kicks that have got him that little bit of a lead. So is it going to be enough? Danielle Moy, obviously it's going to be tough for her to keep up to pace and keep going, but
I think the responsibility of each of the swimmers in each of their legs, whatever they're swimming, is just to do their best.
Is there a set order, or do you choose the order that you want your swimmers to go?
I think it depends which stroke your swimmer is good at. So Danielle is pretty good at her backstroke and her freestyle. So I imagine that was her choices. And then you base your swimmer strengths on how in the order that they go, because the relay order doesn't change.
Yeah. That
so
never has done, right?
No, yeah.
The breaststroke's up next.
Hong Kong has chosen their next breaststroke swimmer, and our breaststroke swimmer will be Han Liang Cho.
Right, he's going to go. In he goes, and this should be interesting now. Hong Kong looking to try and pull away a little bit with Lau Chi Yi. She's going to get the turn at 150.55. So we're approaching the halfway mark, that is for sure. And it is Hong Kong that do have that lead. It's about 55. About 25 metres. It's just under that now. It's about 20. So that's very good work from Han Liang Chu, who has closed that gap a little bit and make it not as big.
Darren will be looking to close up the gap even further with the butterfly leg before handing over to Jaslene.
By the looks of it now, this lead has been cut down to about 15 metres. It's pretty much close on that as the touch comes, and we see that's strong from Chan Yu Lam. As you mentioned, now it's up to Darren Chan. Crowd really starting to get a little bit louder now and really trying to get behind him. Can that lead be pulled all the way back? But there's going to be a lot of pressure on the shoulders of Jaslene Tan. She will be swimming that last leg as the turn comes in from Chan Yu Lam. The gap closing yet again. Darren Chan working incredibly hard to try and pull that gap back. Well, it's under 25 metres. It's about 20 metres now. Can he shorten that gap to about 5 metres? That's the thing. He's working hard, as is Chan Yu Lam. That's a pretty strong, solid swim, that, from Chan Yu Lam. She's trying to hold off, and it's about a 15-16 metre gap as we go into the final 100 metres, which will, of course, be freestyle. Wang Hongyin, who we saw earlier, looking very, very solid. And in goes Jasmine Tan. It's all going to be about timings now for these two nations.
I think they will both be aiming to get better on their timings. Jaslyn taking over from Darren on the last leg of this medley relay.
Well, I'm just wondering if Hong Kong China have put a wrong time in, because their entry time was 4:08.66. 5:08.66. Maybe it's a typo on the official documents that we have.
I think it is.
I was going to say, if that's the case, I mean, they've absolutely smashed this by 20-30 seconds. They really, really have. And that's been a pretty solid performance. And real credit to Chan Yu Lam, who went third in the butterfly. She held that together for that Hong Kong team. Jasmine Tan trying as hard as she can to get there. 5:30 is the score and the time that was posted by Singapore as an entry time. They're going to smash that by the looks of things, because it's been pretty solid all round. Singapore really have stood up here. Can they shave a good 5-6 seconds off that time that was posted for entry? The touch comes in. It is going to be 27, so it's about 3 seconds faster, which they will be happy with. That's almost a second an athlete. Surely that then tells you that that's not bad. Well, they'll all make their way off as we have a little look back at the highlights in what has been a thoroughly entertaining evening.
And I think that was a good start to the World Para Series. Looking forward to the next 2 days of racing.
I was going to say, you're not looking forward to spending it with me.
That's second. That's the bonus. That's a bonus.
So confirmation, Hong Kong take it with 4:42.84. Singapore 5:27.40.